this is College Football 26, and if you like college football, please subscribe. We're going through Dynasty here, and we're with Alabama. If you like Road to Glory, you can find that on the channel as well. We played our first game, and let's just kind of check, see where we are as far as the rankings go. So we moved up actually from 9th up to 7th with our win last week. We only won by a field goal over an unranked team, Florida State. So I was really surprised that we actually moved up in rank. Yeah, I really thought something different would happen there. And let's take a look at the players of the week. So nationally, I don't think we play either one of those teams. SEC wise, wow. Vanderbilt must have played. Oh, they played an FCS team. I was like, wow, what was Vanderbilt doing? It's like last year when they beat Alabama in real life. So, yeah, okay. Well, those when you play FCS team, I hope you make the team of the week and player of the week. So, let's take a look at the Heisman, see if Ryan Williams is still second. He is still second to Jeremiah Smith. So, pretty good to see one of our players up there for the Heisman. We want, Ryan Williams. Here's Ryan Williams. He's a 95 overall, great wide receiver. And his proximity to home is good for us. Wow, look at that quickness, 98. Elusive, 99. That guy's a beast. Yeah, he's great. He got increased composure late in close games, increased composure gains at home, quarterback composure gain on the first down catch. And yeah, I mean he's got some great things going on here. And low risk of injury right now. He doesn't really have any wear and tear. So yeah, you can kind of set people as team captain and stuff if you want to. It's pretty neat. Let's see here. Let's see if we oh, no, where it is. Trophy room. Let's see if we got any kind of trophy for the last win. No. That's interesting. I thought there would be some kind of trophy for winning a game. So maybe it's certain things like SEC or conference championship or national championship, something like that you get trophies. We have no trophies so far. We have some coins to play around with. So let's look at upgrading here in the motivator. We're going to focus on the motivator for this first year. And then next year what we'll do is probably focus on recruiting, improving that. So it's reach our potential here, running back, fullback, interest boosts for them. So let's do that. All right, and also wide receiver and tight end. So hopefully that helps us out there. And yep, we'll probably spend about 40 more coins on this, and then we'll move on to other stuff. Let's see, I guess let's go back and see where we are as far as unlocking tactician. So we have to be a level 10 and level 10. Okay. So what we'll do is do that when the time comes. So top story of the week, Texas beats Ohio State, two really good teams, 41-29. Number one Texas are riding high after statement after win over number 3. They were number 3. So that was a top 5 game. So now Ohio State's dropped to 11th. Might have been the reason why we moved up from 9th up to 7th after playing Florida State. All right, were we playing? Oh wait, we gotta look at recruiting, right? I almost forgot. I got so excited about the game. We have 75 hours right now to play with. We'll see if anybody else has moved into their top 5. Yeah, we have this one here. Number 10 and number 11 from their top 5, and number 13, 18, and 19. Okay. So we have 75 hours right now. Let's take a look and see how things are going right now at the top and the people that we're most interested in. So this 5-star Jewel, we're way out front. I don't know why nobody else is going for him. I don't know if we're going to catch Clemson. Yeah, they're doing pretty good here with this guy. Oh, we don't want to exit yet. We're taking off there. Yeah, I don't know if we'll catch Notre Dame and LSU. Doesn't look like we're going to catch Ohio State there. It doesn't look like we're going to catch LSU. We're right now ahead of Ohio State, so we're going to pour it on that one. We moved up here to first. That's good. And don't know if we're going to catch Baylor and Texas A&M. Right now we're ahead here. Let's stay ahead. So let's take off this. And what we're going to do is we're going to schedule a visit for Wisconsin. And we got 3 A pluses to choose from. We'll just go hang out with athletic abilities. And let's take a look here at a hard sell. And we know 3 check marks are all A plus, so let's figure out which one that is. Alright, gym rat. This used to be a workhorse in the last one, so we'll do that. And we'll throw in some more hours there so we make sure we get him. Alright, so what's going on here? This one we're behind Clemson, but we might be able to change it, I don't know. Oh, this one we had 1x, so let's see if we can get the 3rd check mark. That might be why we're behind them. So we guessed wrong for one of the question marks. So we know it's not this one, not Star Search, because that one has a red X. Did we go all the way through? Yep. That one has a red X, so we know it's not that one. Or if it's the TV time, was it? Yeah, primetime player. Might be this one. Actually, I think we know it has to be that one. That's the only one left. So that should give us 3 check marks here. A plus, A, and a C minus. Alright. So let's look at scheduling on this one. So right now we're ahead, but not by much. And actually, yeah, not by much there. I like that the schedule visits are fewer hours now. I think that discouraged a lot of people in the last game from doing that, but I still did it. And apparently it's more of a thing this time, so that's not good if that's a D+. And we're kind of guessing here with this one of what he might like. Let's go with this one since A+ for us, but we don't know if maybe we need to still scout him some more. So yeah, we'll go ahead and keep sending the house for now. But I'm going to be scheduled a visit as well. Yeah, I don't know. We need to know more information about them in order to do a hard sell, I think. Because there's quite a few options left there. Alright. Got a couple more here. They're ready to come visit. That one's only 10 points to visit her. That's interesting. Yeah, we'll schedule them to come, and we want to do pro potential. That's probably our highest thing here. And let's see about hard selling. We can get 2 out of 3. I think that's pretty good. Where are we with these others? Yeah, we're right with those top 3 there. Alright, so I think we get 2 check marks, so maybe all 3 if there's not many options that... Okay, so this is an option, football influencer. It's got an A+ brand exposure. And that was the playing style. So we got a 50-50 shot. It's either this one or this one. Let's go with this one. We might guess right. I don't know. If not, we know next time which one it is. Alright, and this one here. That's this is the last one on the board. Anyway. How are we doing on this one? Oh, we just barely made it into the top 5. Yeah, I don't know how this will go. Let's go ahead and we don't want to schedule that week. We'll do this week. And championship contender as an A for them. And we don't have 40 hours, so what we'll do, I don't think we had enough anyways known about them. Only one of the green, one check mark, so we got 15 hours left. Let's go ahead and put the rest of what we got here. Alright, we're trying a little bit here with this one. We'll see how this goes. Alright, let's take a look at the top classes. We haven't signed anybody. It looks like nobody else has either. So, right now we're going after 19 people. Alright, now we're ready to go to the game. Let's go to University of Louisiana Monroe game and see what we can do here. Alright, so we're 94 overall and they're 66 overall. So if I can't do well this game and beat them by multiple possessions, I need to figure out what on earth am I doing wrong. Last game it could have been a fluke, or I just didn't really, I'm just kind of learning. We'll see how this goes, especially being a home game. I don't think we have any FCS teams this year.
What a scene,
Electric.
A spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy.
Woo!
And it's
I'm already
working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban
When I went with the guy with the
at
stash,
Denny Stadium.
I didn't know
As we'll see a
it actually
squad
stay on
from
there because the
Sunbelt,
players you
the
could change
UL
facial hair
Monroe
here later
Warhawks,
on.
taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson
Yeah,
Tide.
number 7,
For EA
Alabama.
Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
We're still trying to figure out the playbook too. There's a bunch of new plays in this game. Alright, so they're going to play first.
Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway.
He's going to take the kneel. Yeah.
And it'll be a touchback.
I kicked a little too hard.
Will come out to the 25-yard line.
I wanted to stop him before the 15. So I had to work harder getting on the field.
And they're going to have to contend with
But
a
you do risk them
secondary
having
that
a
is one of the
touchdown
best
also.
in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
That's wide open.
It's a seam wide open. And they'll move the chains and
Wow,
get it to the
midfield.
47-yard line.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen.
Oh, yeah.
Defensive
Tackle
tackles.
for
Defensive
loss.
ends. Linebackers. They can't catch them because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Stadium Pulse by Lowe's. Home improvement. Ranked number 5. I worked there for 2 summers. Yeah! 3rd and 8.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Tide.
Let's stop him.
Rolling noise down onto Saban.
Somebody's going to come out here undefeated. We don't want it to be them.
He
Whoa,
tosses
where are they
one
going?
high and deep down the left side.
Yes.
And it slips through his
Fourth
fingers.
and 8.
Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Warhawks will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Wants to bring it back. He'll get it to
25.
about the 25 before
Not
they
bad.
put a stop to the return.
It's our
So
turn,
the
baby.
Alabama Crimson Tide offense
The
comes out
offense.
for their first possession of the game. And they are
Defense
led up
did a
front by
great job. Great
powerful
job,
offensive
defense.
line that opens up an array
Super
of
proud of them.
possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore
that was
Award at
not
the end
very
of the year
good
for the
against
outstanding
ULM.
line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run
3rd
the
and
football
4.
first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Yeah, we're not kicking that hard, so maybe we'll. Let it
they punted away on 4th down. He will signal
33.
for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. The inside handoff.
Wow.
Lots of running room. Big
That's
pick
crazy.
up on the ground here to keep
they're
this
playing that
drive
well
moving
against
and give them a
Alabama
first
defense.
down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground.
There we go.
He's got it again. Big time
Tackle
play
for
by
loss.
the defense. He'll lose 4.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield, and created the negative play.
Bringing the heat.
Yes, sack.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the
3rd and 20, baby. Our defense playing great.
When you
Offense
talk
is
about
awful.
Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield, and that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
Now a lot of work to do to move
Come
the
on,
chains,
defense.
keep this drive alive
Hopefully the
after
offense
that
comes
earlier
alive.
sack.
We're horrible this quarter.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Don't get it. Break it up.
And
Good
that'll
job.
be
Great
incomplete.
deflection.
They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Warhawks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
In the 1st quarter. Oh,
And the
there.
punt team able to smack him to the ground. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Miller with the ball. Now after
That was
that
pretty
run, they're
decent.
in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Yes,
Quickly
1st
to the
down.
flat, the wide receiver screen. And he's
Just gotta
got
keep
enough
giving.
for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Trying to make magic with his feet. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle.
Nice.
It's Horton.
Great.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the 1st quarter comes to a close. We've reached the end
to
of
the
the
3rd
1st
down.
quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale
Yeah,
so
first
far.
drive, we went nowhere. 2nd drive, hopefully we can get there. This is against ULM.
Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Finds the tight end. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just keeps slinging it. Here's the heat.
Oh, no.
Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, that's fumbles in consecutive weeks.
How's he not
Coaches
hanging
don't
on to the
like that.
ball?
They start to, you know what happens is the trust factor goes out the window. I don't want to run you as much because I can't trust you as much, especially in big spots. Got to hold on to that football.
Man, dude.
first snap of this drive comes from their own 44. To the air on first down.
Stop him.
Gets it out quickly.
No.
He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
Those are terrible. We gotta play something better here.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down.
Yes.
Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's second and long.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Oh, man, you got the ball off.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
They're down. Let's stop them.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Looking to throw for
Yes.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
They're really going to go for this?
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head.
They got it.
And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
We're losing the ULM.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Texas Tech is showing little remorse for its opponent today. Feels like ever since they arrived at the stadium, that Red Raiders offense has been a buzzsaw. They're up 14 over Kent State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Well, the quarterback can make a big play.
Oh, are you serious?
Defense grabs.
Man, they keep dropping the balls.
Touchdown.
This quarterback cannot hang on to the ball at all. This is disappointing.
Points on the board.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Yeah, this is
They'll try to add another to their lead.
They'll hold the ball better than that.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
19, 18.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Pressure coming.
Oh, no.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Oh, my gosh.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Let's pause here a minute. Because we got some bad mojo going on here dropping the ball. I can't believe he's dropped the ball twice, 3 times maybe now. You can't keep fumbling like that.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Still on his feet. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
This is unbelievable.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Rush is on him. He'll be brought down.
Just trying to make the yardage not so bad because I wasn't
move the sticks.
I can't believe they don't have anybody
open. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it.
Really? Alabama?
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They take over late in the half.
This is
Enough time to
wild.
put together a drive.
The game plays this bad.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Buys a little
Come on,
time.
something.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic.
Oh my gosh.
He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Warhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it.
Yes.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Firing to the right, complete.
All right, we'll call timeout.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Between the uprights,
we gotta
it's
get
good.
two touchdowns to beat
is
them.
even bigger.
Assuming they don't score.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give is to Miller. And how about the...
We'll resume,
See on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
some big plays.
Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Grabbed over the middle. Bernard. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock.
That's our play.
And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half.
This is
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in T-Town.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin.
Tuscaloosa.
The Warhawks will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the
I feel
field.
like whatever my
A big reason they
coordinator
find
suggests,
themselves
it's not
trailing to
good.
start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, take care of
Somebody's
it.
got to come free.
It just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on.
I
So
gotta
the
get out of
decision
that.
has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh,
All
jeez.
kinds of room to throw that one in there. He is not
You gotta
going to
get the
get
ball
there.
back.
Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Hauls it in and looking
At least my
upfield.
players getting there
He
much
was hoping
sooner.
for a little more
Man,
running
I
room,
thought
but they're
Alabama
able to get it
94
down
team.
at the 45. Monroe has it back on the offense,
This
ready
is
to go.
a bit odd how pitiful a 94 team is playing.
He'll keep it himself. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge
Take him
negative
down.
play.
I mean, they're playing Alabama. They're not
On
ranked.
3rd and long, he's going to have to throw
How in the
for
world
it.
are they letting...
Got his man. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. And the Warhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got him. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking for a huge play.
Wow.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride
This is like a
so he
huge
can get
upset.
run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him
What's
do
he
the
doing?
rest.
He's like right there. You could have grabbed him.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to
Come
speed
on,
on
offense.
what's
You gotta
going
do
down
something.
in this fun college football game
Oh,
today.
you're playing worse against this team than you did
Washington
Florida
has
State.
opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll try it again. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Simpson. Catch in the middle, it's Cuevas.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
He'll knock it out of my hands again.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of
This guy's
downs.
got terrible hands.
Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Miller. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39.
How little time we had to get the ball.
Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28.
Injury.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Our offense is finally moving. I don't know what's been going on with us.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Back to pass. He'll pull it down. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
Finally,
this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down.
Big guy tries to barrel in.
Yes!
And he'll hold it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Finally, something.
Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah.
Well, that was a halftime adjustment. This is the end of the third.
But it might
Should
be
have shown up at the beginning of the third.
At least you got the party started.
PAT unit on the field. Splits the uprights. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
All right, defense, give us the ball. We got to get the ball twice more to beat them.
They'll move the tight end. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Running into the open space. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Campbell. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll pull it on the read.
Are you serious?
And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the third quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Louisiana Monroe has the edge. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on third down.
Come on, stop him, stop him.
From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. They'll make the stop.
We'll resume. No
On
timeout.
a yard short of the first down. The Warhawks will line up to
We got
punt
enough
it
time to
away.
get 2 touchdowns. Come on.
Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. To the air, it's Simpson. Oh, they're after him. Ball's free.
Go.
And the defense jumps on it. They
Are
get
you
that
kidding me?
turnover.
He fumbled it again.
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the cage, that quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around. He's going to make plays. And when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble, and recovering it? Great job by the defense continuing to chase that QB.
I gotta get down sooner. Oh, this is crazy.
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. After a punt on their
Stop
last
them
possession,
defense.
they are set up in plus territory this time.
I gotta
It
save
wouldn't have
time.
mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Right on the money. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very,
They already had
very
to score 2
conservative.
touchdowns, but
Use
now it's
that
2
clock.
touchdowns
I
to
like
tie.
the decision by this
And
offense.
2
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Got it behind the line. It's Miller. Still on his feet at the 45. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Save that time, run out of
They built
bounds.
this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks.
no way.
That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. Just a sack party.
Well, this game's over. We've lost to ULM.
Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Down the clock with the injury. All right. Let's see what we can do here.
Line
We
up
need
to
a
punt it
miracle.
away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th
I think we
time
need
he's
more than a
punted
miracle.
tonight. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. First play of this drive comes from the 27.
We're out of timeouts.
Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Fires left. Complete downfield.
All right.
And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
We just have not called this guy's name enough. He's one of the best receivers in all of college football, and that was only his second catch. And I think that's a big reason why they're trailing this much in this game so late. They just have not been able to get one of their biggest weapons involved as often as they needed to.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still
Another
a bit
injury.
short of the first
There's several
down.
injuries they've had this game.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Strong
fumble
pass
the ball,
rush
dude.
gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
I just love the effort by the defense on this play. We're late in the game. It's in the fourth quarter. Guys are tired, and they're not able to get to the QB right away, but they continue pursuing him, and they're able to get to him outside of the pocket. Nice job.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Running to Green. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Here comes the heat. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Cuevas. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Last play.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Caught behind the line. It's Cuevas. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Guys, this is a type of signature win that can set the tone for the future of the program.
And this is the crazy thing about college football with 18 to 22-year-olds. On any given day, anything can happen. And, David, you got to give this team so much credit. They played with their hair on fire and got a tremendous win.
And to keep the belief, like, to understand, like, I've got a chance to come in and win this game and not just give us lip service. They told us this could happen throughout the week, but they believed. Even when it got a little difficult, got a little up in the air, they kept fighting, they kept believing, and they get the huge win.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
They haven't been playing good in this game, like a 94 team. It's unusual. Historically, when I've had a 94 team, they've played much better. I don't know what's going on with players. Alright, what's the events of the week? That one was terrible. We'll see where we drop to. Probably wasn't good for us recruiting wise either. Alright. Yeah, we got second place there on five stars and or 6 or 5, yeah, and 1 5-star were first, and the other 3 4-stars were first. Okay. Yeah, we're down to 21st now. Well, we'll try to get them next time at Wisconsin. We'll see you all there.